Nobody's really FK. Okay, now we are going live. Live. Medieval Warfare, okay. Not too bad. Let's see what Anexis do for the first round. Well, they've sent 3 towards B and Rattlesnake's pushing mid while Curse have double stacked. Triple stacked long. They feel like it's going to be nice, so let's go to PRB quickly while he's entering onto the site. Rattlesnake has picked off Anger on the way up B ramp. Stan has picked off Rattlesnake in the process. But PRB is going to get this bomb down. Release will help watch. Weber is in tons. He is flashed and he does get picked off. Skidoodle does... Release is going huge here. Release... What? Release clutches it for Anexis. I was trying to get the release, but so Release clutches that for Anexis. They 1-0 now to Anexis with 3 of them heading towards long. Rattlesnake has been... I'm going to stay with Weber here. Weber has managed to get a pick and MX 2 Glock kills at long. So Release is in lower tons. There is one lower, so it is Stan who is getting flashed here. Release has already picked up one of the frags. He does not know where the other is. But he does get another frag onto Anger, so Release is going pretty huge at the moment. He's already on 6 frags, no deaths. Closest behind him's 2. I mean, Release has been playing pretty well all day from when I've been watching him, so Mr. Dan's doing pretty well. Once again, the Anexis are heading out into that long area. MX already pushed out long, while Rattlesnake stays mid. Gonna watch MX here as he takes a shot from a pistol from one of the Curse players. He does get the crossover smoke. He doesn't know there's somebody on site, but Release getting another frag at the middle. How about it? Going to Rattlesnake here. Release again, another pick. He's picking them from T-spawn into the tons, while Rattlesnake gets the last player, Michael, at mid. Oof. And Anexis storming ahead now at the moment. They've now got 3 rounds up, and I do not see there's no op from Rattlesnake, but there is an op on the CT side. They are flashing out mid and they are making a push towards short, so Weber is here up and short. There is one below them on CT, they might eat a nade. Skidoodle does get smoked off and cannot do anything about it, and Weber and who else is pushing onto the site with him? Probably Release is already on site, planting. Michael does get a pick at long here, so let's see if he can do anything. No, he's just holding it. Skidoodle does get a pick on the Release on site though. Well, Anger is pushing up on the site, and Stan does take out him. MX is the last remaining player, and he is at CT, so he is going to save that weapon, I think, and not go in for to stop the defuse.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
There is weapons being dropped in T-spawn. Rattlesnake picks up Skidoodle, while Stan picks up this op to go B now. Release is already working into this tunnel area, and nothing much is coming of that. Weber is waiting. There is some... Michael is on long here, so he might put in... They are spamming it, but other than that, nothing is happening. Rattlesnake is pushing up the mid area. He is holding that B ramp, so I don't think Stan will come out. And no, Stan is backside while Anger's on B also. MX is working up short, just spamming it a bit. Rattlesnake is waiting behind them. They have been flashing short, so he's still pushing through even though being flashed. MX. He's dropped into CT, and I'm sure that player would have heard him. He does not see him though, and MX will pick up that frag. Now Anger picks up another one on Rattlesnake. Is very low health, but actually on the bomb site planting. Well, MX was getting shot at, picking up into the door. Rattlesnake will eat that nade, but manages to live. He pushed in with this flash, and Rattlesnake manages to pick him off with that Glock. So Anexis are now 4-1 up against this Curse team, and they are very low money. They will be on an eco. Well, some of them could buy, but Stan, and it's not advisable for buying for them. So they will be stacking this B bomb site though. There's 4 CTs near B, and Release is just chilling there with bomb, not knowing how many there is. He does manage to pick one player who's on B, but he still doesn't know there's another 3 players on B. So he did have that bomb, so he does flash onto B and picks that bomb up, while PRB is with him also. So they will be, looks like they're going to this short area. There is 2 of the CTs already have actually rotated through CT. But bomb is going long, so Weber does manage to pick somebody in pit. Follow Weber in, and as he goes in close. There is somebody on this bomb site though. Will they get him? Yes, Weber picks up that frag. While PRB is spamming through the smoke, and then a Release jumps onto site and picks him off, finishing that round off. The Anexis are leading 5-1 at this current time, and they're storming ahead at the moment, and they've got plenty of cash. While I'm doing the scoreboard reps. Look, scoreboard, scoreboard. Bomb has gone B-sided, and lower tons here with Release working that as well. Weber is actually pushing into long hut also. Nothing much is happening otherwise. Weber does fall back in the meantime. Oh, Anger is rotating to that B bomb site, thinking something's going to happen. Yeah, I know their screens are in angles, something's fucked. There is a push through mid here, and Michael will pick up one frag there with Stan being at the top also. Stan picks up another. Release is actually on the bomb site waiting. It's a 2v3 here with Rattlesnake and Release. Rattlesnake does have that up also. There is one window. Release does get flashed, so Rattlesnake has been picked off. I did not even hear that. Release does have to get this bomb planted. Somebody will push in through this window. Release does pick up one frag. And he picks up the second with a nice clutch once again from Release. And Curse are, well, left cursing after that, so Weber is in the long hut area, and there is 3 at long here as well. Release is actually in the tons where he's got another pick into lower. Nobody has pushed upper tons yet, so go back to Weber. They have fallen back, so PRB is working up towards. You'll hear this guy CT. He's surely here. Here we go with the peek, and he does see this counter terrorist and does get the frag, leaving it 5-on-3 at this current time. Release picking up yet again another frag. Gonna watch Rattlesnake with this off. Peek and CT, he gets 1 pick. Will he get the second? He misses the second, but PRB finishes the job. So. Next is storming ahead here, 7-1. And Curse will finally buy properly. So. Hey, chicken wings back. Rattlesnake is heading out to this long area. He fires, but he does not connect the shot to the. Well, there's 3 CTs at this corner area, and there's 2 stacked in B, so this middle area is completely clear. Except Anger is now at the B ramp, peeking out while Rattlesnake works up here. I'm gonna go to Weber here, as there is a guy right inside this door here. Gonna risk a few more seconds at Weber. I can risk a little while longer watching Weber, see if I get this frag. And then this is the other angle. He's gonna flat nade in, and Weber gets dinked and taken out. Skadul does make a pick onto but Rattlesnake makes a nice shot on the Anger. Oh, he misses the second onto. Was it Skadul below him? No, Michael below him. Release is taken out at long, so Rattlesnake is the final man standing and does get shot in the head from Michael. So Curse picking up their second round of this half. See if Stan can get. No, he's not gonna. Weber is pushing out here long. He is fully blind. He doesn't know where he's shooting, but Weber is taken out. Rattlesnake is dropping towards CT. They are pushing through the CTR. PRB may get the pick on B ramp. He does. There is somebody in second concrete of the B bomb site, but oh, PRB's ready, waiting. Smashes him in the head. PRB is left, but with not much health. Rattlesnake does get a tag onto one of the Curse players. One is on 1 HP and one is on 13 HP. Oh, he misses it, but gets taken out. It's just PRB remaining at the moment. He does not have very much health at all. He gets one of the picks. So 1v1, and he pulls it off. PRB. Anexis is coming out with all the clutches today, so the scoreline will be at 2 to Anexis. Release is leading the way with 15 frags, 4 deaths. 4 of these terrorists are going to this B side, but they do have 3 in this 3 CTs in this bomb site, so Release once again picking this B bomb site, but Curse are on an eco. Except there is 3 in this bomb site. Oh, Release fucks up the flash. He does hit somebody though. He heard himself hitting somebody close by. Using the X right here. They have pushed up the B ramp, but Release gets 2 picks there. I want to stay with Release as the other guys went up B ramp, but MX does not know there's one just in CT here. Rattlesnake is in this lower area, but I'll stick with PRB. See if he spots this guy in CT. I think he does know there is one CT. He's seen him. He does spray and takes a little bit of health off Michael. But him and MX are going in together, and they do take him out. Weber is watching for that last frag, and he does as well. There's your scoreboard. Been doing it most rounds. Release is powering ahead of everybody else, but Weber is flashing out long here, and they are two players at long. One is not flashed, and he gets. Ooh, PRB is taken out quickly as well. MX thinks it's not such a good idea, but he does push out anyway. Release is then picked off, so there's two players at the bottom of mid area here. Anger being one of them. He does spot him. And MX gets shot by Skadoodle from short with the op. So score at the moment is 9-3 to Anexis, but there's quite a lot of rounds that have worked up now. Rattlesnake is pushing this mid area bomb, but nobody was peeking it to see. Weber has been tagged very heavy outside long, and his opponent has still full health, so trying to figure out what they're going to do here. But MX has pushed up short here, while Rattlesnake is waiting at mid. Weber has made his way around the T spawn, so it looks like it's going to be. Are they going to do a mid to B? MX and Rattlesnake? Most likely. No. Gonna go tons. Release is pushing in at this current time. Good release. There is a flash coming in. He does get flashed. He spots one at the door, but he does take down one on the site. Rattlesnake getting a pick behind. He does get shot at from a window.
Bomb has been planted.
Anger is about to move in. He does move in and he gets taken out by Release. Rattlesnake makes a pick from behind. Where is Rattlesnake? Rattlesnake.
Terrorists win.
He's running away while MX clears up, and once again, still Release is powering away from everybody else. He's been my MVP for this match, looks like. Score line is currently 10-3. Watch Rattlesnake as he waits for. He did tag Stan as he jumped across. Stan is tagged to 38 HP. See, Weber every round is just sits outside long area and just holding long, trying to make sure nobody pushes through, and then Release seems to be always working this tunnel area. Looks like Anger is about to peak close enough in tons. And Release actually does pick up a kill on Anger, a frag on Anger. Stan is tagged on B site, so he's playing it a bit risky, peeking like that with 38 health. Release doesn't know this, but MX actually has made it onto site though. With PRB.
Bomb has been planted.
Anexis does, or Rattlesnake does pick up a frag, and somebody's in CT as well as Rev, and Release picks up the final kill. So Weber getting 2 kills there as well through, I think it was CT, but Curse are falling right behind. They do have enough money to buy this round, but 11-3. Rattlesnake was watching for that cross, but once again 2 players long from the CTs. Weber is Is he trying to push out? He is flashed at long. There's a smoke at long now, so he can't really do that much. He does take a nade, but other than that, not much else is happening. There is a CT on the other side of this door. If you're using the X-ray, you can see whether he pushes out or not. MX is just waiting on short patiently, but bomb is B and B tons, and there is only 40 seconds left in this round, so Release seems to be the first man who wants to go in all the time. I'll keep an eye on him as Stan is opping that window. Or not opping. Yes, Stan is opping that window. There is a flash in, and Stan takes out Release through that wall. Stan then takes out PRB, so can Rattlesnake get the pick on him? No, Rattlesnake misses. Leaving Weber and the Tons on a fairly hard 1v5 as he is eating a nade. That leaves the first half at 11-4 to Anexis. Now to just wait and see if the team's ready up quickly enough. I see a Badger has joined the chat. Wooga wooga woo. Curse might come back. It's going to be hard though. We are now ready, and this is the second half live, so see what Curse's first round tactic is. Well, maybe not even a tactic, they probably won't even be using tactics, but not this early on in the competition, if they can avoid it. MX they have needed this long area, and Curse are pushing this. They are quite badly flashed from MX here. Keep an eye on MX as he is quite close to action. The terrorists are falling back though, leaving Rattlesnake. Two terrorists top mid, he has heard them. And he does get taken out by those very strong Glocks, so PRB's in a bit of a dangerous position at the moment. As well as MX trying to hold this guy at long. And he doesn't get the pick on long, he gets taken out, but PRB picks up one frag, but then it's taken down, so it's just... and Weber is finally taken down. It's just left a Release now in a 1v3. Score was 11-4 if people are still wondering. Release has tagged Anger quite heavy at this point. He is nading. And he takes down Michael's health down to 28, so there's a combined health of about 45 or something, isn't it? 45 between those terrorists. And he gets a hit. Oh! Well, Release. Two big frags onto Curse there. Retaking that site and getting the defuse. Wow. Two headshots as well, it wouldn't have mattered for that health. Release going huge once again. He's 24 frags to 6 deaths. I mean, closest behind is Rattlesnake with 12. Release is going for it this game. Curse are all heading towards this B bomb site, so heading to Weber as he has this FAMAS. He does pick up one. He picks up 2 frags. Release picks up the 3rd. And Weber and Release just massive hold on B, no problem to them. Now that eco round out of the way, Curse have now bought up 5 AKs with plenty of flashbangs and smokes. No nades though. Somebody does... Release does get dinked as he jumps down mid. I don't know what the third map is, I'm sorry. Michael and Anger are at this mid area. Anger does not know that there's a guy. They're about to boost up on the roof. They're trying to boost up in the door, but they've given up. Not door. As they are pushing up this short area, PRB is taken out, so go to Rattlesnake with this M4 on a site. Oh, there is MX on short also. Michael is flashed out of his tits. And MX is just holding short as well as Rattlesnake close by. They do not know there was these two players right up close, so there's a flash coming in. MX does not see him. Managed to pick up one frag. And in the meantime, Rattlesnake was taken down as well. They're actually on the A bomb site. With Release pushing up. Weber and Release taking out Anger on short. One of the Curse players is actually coming round to go behind them at short, I think. While Stan is staying on site. Let's stay with this Curse player as there is 3 CTs on short if he can get round quick enough behind. This could be interesting. MX did see him, but I think didn't look round. And this is going to be Curse's round with Release going down. Curse do need some Badger qualities, I think, Charlie, so... Oh dear. Stan is in this lower tunnel area while Michael is holding this mid area, but look at this, PRB is beginning to push through. Rattlesnake is spotted and taken out quite abruptly, but PRB dinks one of the Curse players down to 6 health. Wow, Weber is trying to hold this mid area. MX is gonna... There's 2 players at the forefront who are tagged heavy, so if MX can get one shot, there's one shot on. The second player is pushing through, has a lot more health, but he got a dink onto them once again. So these Curse players, 2 of these Curse players are tagged fairly heavy, but Michael has this mid area and Release does not know that he's up there. He does now. Release does get the pick, so he might take this weapon and try save it. Yes, Release is trying to save this weapon, so soon to be 13-6 to Anexis with this bomb plant going down. Crisp. Still Release miles ahead with these frags. Scoodle does not make a pick, but it looks like Weber is once again getting boosted up on top of this door as he has been the whole day. But there's nothing too aggressive from the CTs. Rattlesnake is playing back in A ramp with MX and PRB playing long-sided, but Curse are massing up near this middle area, picking up the bomb also. Anger is in this lower area with Weber. Pretty close, sitting on this top of this door. The bomb has gone to B though. Bomb is in upper ton, so they are going to do a mid to B. And Weber, I should have stayed with Weber, but he actually picks two of the guys being on top of the door. Going to release, he makes one pick on B. MX comes in to help with the second. And there's no more terrorists in that area, it's just Skadoodle left in this mid area. Going back to Weber, he does peek out, finds him. And he runs out of ammo and goes for the knife. And shank fight. Oh, he wins! Shank fight! Oh. Anexis now leading 14 rounds to Curse's 6. So, ooh. I think Curse are on an half to eco. No, some of their players can't buy. They're going to have to go for the jaw if they really want to. Because they have nothing whatsoever. Weber is in this tons area. He does hear this guy coming to lower. He does wait. He does make the pick. There is one more upper. Weber gets the second one. He hears somebody mid. And he gets taken out by P250 at that middle area. Release is in tons though. And he gets the pick onto 1. 2 in lowers. That's Michael. And, oh, release. Release, 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 release. 31-7 for release. I do love a good shank fight. I mean, especially on LAN. Curse are pushing long here, so if I can get to MX while he is flashed out of his tits. He does manage to pick up one, I don't know how, I can't even see. He picks up a second. He sees the third, and he manages to flash himself. He still has a one more flash. Reloading that M4, there's still two guys here. And he's taken out by Skadoodle with a nice AK shot. So Michael and Skadoodle are just chilling while Rattlesnake just smashes Skadoodle. Michael is working round towards this long side. Rattlesnake is peeking this gay corner. He does spot him, so release will be like, fucking run! But he might not need release, as he can see through that smoke around that corner. And he does. Now the BO3, it is tied at 1-1 now, after Curse taking the first map 16-5 was it, and now 16-6 to Anexis, so I'm not sure what the next map is, but wow, release that game. 31-7. Closest is Weber behind with 19. So right, I'm gonna get a drink, guys. So I'll be back in a minute.